Hello, Hungries.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's your energy.
Yeah.
What's the next one? Hi, Hungries.
We're dads. And this,
We're dads!
and this is the Dad vs. Dad.
And this is the Dad vs. Dad podcast. How are you, Jez?
I'm real good, thanks. How
Yeah?
are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. How was your week?
Good. This is our daughter's first day of school yesterday. It's very exciting.
Oh, how'd she go?
She loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yep.
She was a bit hesitant at first. We went to drop her off, but then, she got into it, met the teachers, got all excited and everything. Then we went to pick her up. She was so excited, loved every minute of it. Like,
Yeah.
best day of her life, pretty much. Then when she found out she had to come back the next day, hated it. Just coming up with all these excuses and reasons that she didn't want to go back. Like, oh no, it's like, I hated this part and I was really sad at first and all this stuff and like all these like weird excuses. And like, I'd keep bringing up, oh, but you did the painting, remember? And she'd get excited again and then she'd be, oh yeah, but, and like try and twist it into like it was awful and I hated it and I never want to go back kind of thing.
Maybe that like initial anxiety that she just goes, or maybe it was like a really, I'm so stoked I did it. Like it's done. I never have to do that again.
Yeah, maybe.
Like you go and get a needle for the first time. It's like going to be years before you go and get another one.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. Like
I spent all morning and all day amping her up for the next day's one and like trying to twist her little hatred for it. And she did come around again and was
good.
a bit more okay with it when we dropped it off. There was no issues. So, yeah.
She was fine on day 2?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good work, Vera.
Eventually. A bit of work, yeah.
Yeah, Rusty had his first day of kindy.
Ooh, big school.
Yeah, big school.
Yeah.
And the way that we hyped him up was, you're going to go to the same school as your brothers. He's like, I'm going to be with my brothers. Yeah, to your brothers. So that was all right. He was cool. He was happy, excited. Didn't have a problem at all week.
Yeah.
Saw another kid with a Spider-Man bag and he was hooked. So
besties.
Yeah. No tears, not one day. All just a great week. We had a really lucky run with this.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, because he had a nightmare with preschool.
Before preschool?
No, with preschool.
What do you mean with preschool?
When he went to preschool.
So you had a nightmare about preschool?
No, when he went to preschool. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
When he went to preschool, he had a really hard time.
Right. Did you say
kindy.
A nightmare?
Yeah, like it was a
I thought you meant
nightmare.
like he had a nightmare about it. Not that it was a nightmare scenario.
It was a nightmare scenario.
Okay, it was awful for him.
Yeah, he had a nightmare.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so we did that. Now, I'm going to delve into something that really actually pissed me off.
Oh, cranky
heaps.
Kev.
Yeah, cranky Kev. Cranky dad. That's what I say to the kids when they're like, you don't want me to be cranky dad. Come on, do what you got to do. Yeah. Cranky dad. Yeah, so during the week we went and picked up a few things. Snickers.
Yeah.
And on the way back, we were driving through like the industrial area, and a New South Wales plates driver chucked a ciggy butt out the window.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you do with your life.
Yeah.
Fuck you if you throw ciggy butts out the window.
Yeah.
2019, it's like 2 years ago, the whole country was on fire.
Yeah.
And this dickhead's like, yeah, man, whatever. I don't even care. Let's do it again.
Yeah, but also they don't put ashtrays in cars anymore.
Well,
I know you can get cup holder ones and stuff. But
then stop fucking smoking.
Yeah, just quit smoking. It costs too much anyway.
I don't even care. If that's the case, there's no ashtrays in cars. Stop smoking in your fucking car.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry for cussing.
Yeah.
Really
an early cuss.
Well, I'm really angry about it. There's people who lost their homes and all this shit. We have like almost wiped out koalas.
Yeah.
We'll never see koalas.
No, we don't. They're all gone.
And every single... This guy,
Yeah.
this guy's throwing ciggy butts. I purposely swerved over the ciggy butt,
put
put
it
it out. I'm
Still
a hero.
litter. Like, you are a hero for putting it out. It is still litter. Litter of all kinds is
Terrible.
the worst. Whether it's on fire or not.
Yeah. And in this day and age with COVID and everything, this guy's chucking his COVID ciggy out the window. What an asshole. The worst kind of person.
Yeah.
Infuriating. A smoker.
Yeah.
Bet he was an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah. Smoker, anti-vaxxer.
Which brings me to news.
Oh, this is exciting.
So, we had the convoy to Canberra, come to Canberra to demonstrate against, or protest against vaccines and lockdown mandates and all of that.
Yeah.
They came to a place to force the PM's hand, I assume. What's their plan?
Yeah, get him in a headlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Scotty.
Oh, well, don't they like clog up the roads and stuff? Like in Canada right now,
Yeah.
all the truckies are out everywhere just honking their horns endlessly in all the suburbs, like hours and hours on end, honking their loud ass truck horns all through all the major cities and shit. Just keeping everyone awake and like stressing everyone out.
To me, that is just an asshole. That's not like a protest. You're legit a piece of shit.
Yeah, because the real protest is breaking windows and looting.
No, a
looting
real
shops.
protest is yelling and having a point of view. But what blows
You
my
have to
mind...
yell. To be honest, I hate all protests.
Yeah, I think they're...
Doesn't matter what they're for. If you're a protester, you're a wanker. If it's a good or just cause, I don't care. You're a wanker.
No,
Go home.
I...
Tweet about it. Quit Spotify.
Cancel culture. Chuck them on.
Just cancel
Just
them.
cancel them.
It's so easy.
The thing that blows my mind is these people came to the most vaccinated state in Australia. What are
Yeah,
they...
fair.
Like,
Who's on your team?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind because a lot of these people are smokers. We know anti-vaxxers that are smokers that are like, I'm not putting that in my body. It's like, what else are you putting in your body?
Yeah.
This whole thing is ridiculous. I get if you can have your own opinion about vaccines and all that shit, and I don't want to become a political thing, but don't come to the most vaccinated state in Australia to say, hey, we don't like the vaccine.
No, just don't protest stuff. Get on with your life.
No, well, see, I support the whole...
Don't support things.
I support the whole Black Lives Matter.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Did you protest?
No.
I'm going to tell him.
Mommy.
I'm going to tell him.
Well, I just did.
You did.
But I stand for it.
Do you?
I'm a white guy.
I saw your Facebook page. It did not say BLM or anything.
Or
like
put up any posts. No, because how does that look as a privileged white male going, I stand for this?
It looks like you're supporting them.
But I also
You're a real ally.
But I don't support... But I don't support all cops are bastards either.
APABs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
One of them isn't.
What?
One of them isn't. He's a good guy.
One cop?
Yeah.
What one?
Can't say his name, but he's a good one.
He covered his badge.
Yeah.
As he was pulling you over.
I was trying to think of like, who's the police equivalent of Fireman Sam, Postman Pat? There isn't one. There's no Police Pete or anything.
Police Pete.
There
we go.
The dogs have one.
Dogs, Paw Patrol.
Yeah,
it was Chase.
Chase is a
Chase the dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we didn't have one when we were kids. There was no...
We had Kenny Koala.
Yeah, I guess. But like there was no claymation cop.
Well, surely there was one hanging out with Posty Pat.
Oh, like, yeah, there'd probably be one doing the rounds. Like we had the builder.
Bob.
We had...
Postman Pat.
Yeah, all sorts of
Then
jobs.
Fireman Sam.
Never a cop.
Have you seen how intense those Fireman Sam videos are? Where like a cat's stuck in a tree and the whole town is panicked?
No.
It's incredible. They are so man, I would hate to see what happens in like a real scenario. The town's on fire? What?
Who deals with fires?
While the cat's in the tree, come on. The whole all cops are bastards, I think, is ridiculous. I'm on this protest side where can't everyone just live happily? Can't we just leave it alone? Like, if you don't want to get vaccinated, that's fine.
Stop protesting.
Yeah, stop protesting. But at the same time, like, you know what you're doing, whether you believe it or not, someone is going to have an opposite position to you.
Yeah. APAB. All protesters are bastards.
Yeah, I support that.
We here at Dad vs. Dad are supporters of APAB.
APAB.
All posters. All protesters are bastards. I got there.
You did.
All right.
What was your news? What have you got?
Well, first I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think video games are bad for kids?
Certain video games, yes. It's not a yes or no. It's not. It's not black and white.
Sounds like something a dad of the week would have a better opinion of.
I have a 1. I drew it. It's a trophy.
They are extremely dangerous. Recently, a German man broke his neck playing a VR video game. Why are you laughing at this man who broke his neck?
So horrible.
Yeah. So,
how did he break his neck?
Well, so it started repetitive movements on his neck did start causing strain on it, and then eventually broke his
neck quota was up.
Yeah, he broke his C7 neck vertebra, which is like the bottom of your neck. Just
like the spine. How you got the
your spine and your neck. When you break your neck, it's your spine, the top of it. So yeah, they say it's the first ever VR related stress fracture.
That's insane.
Yep. Now, one thing, when I said he broke his neck, did you immediately think he died?
No.
Okay. Whenever I see breaks neck, for some reason, that's like, oh man, he died.
He died?
Like
that's because in all the movies when you were growing up would be like,
yeah, broken neck is a death sentence.
Yeah, just game over.
Yeah, it's I don't know, but when I had read the headline, oh man, he died playing VR, but like. So I did read it a bit before I brought it in.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
We're not very good at researching our news here.
No, not normally.
No. So he died while playing...
He didn't die.
No, okay, he didn't die. But he broke his neck playing VR. Did he sue? What did he do?
Well, he was in a neck brace for 6 weeks and then he was fully recovered in 12. I don't know what he did after that.
He used the joysticks. He still played.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty addictive.
How hard is this guy swinging his head?
Oh, well, you think even if you're swinging at a normal rate, you don't have any extra weight on there.
Have you had one of those moments where you turn your head and it like
all the time
cracks or something?
It's like a daily thing now.
This is it.
It happens to me like almost every day now. It's awful.
For some reason, I crack my neck a lot while driving. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I've had it while driving too. Like when doing a head check. Oh.
Yeah, and you just think like it's gonna be that.
Yeah. No one's in front of me.
Yeah. No, it's over. I had a few newses today.
Okay.
So this next one, I found really, really interesting. So you know who Peter Dinklage is? Yeah,
little man.
Yeah. So he caused a little outrage this week.
Yeah, I did hear about this.
Yeah. So he caused a little outrage this week with another short person.
Oh, this is different to the news I heard.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened?
Okay. Well, Dylan Postle, who is a wrestler actor.
Yeah.
He's quite upset. He got a bit short with Peter Dinklage because that's dumb. That's so dumb. He got a bit upset with Peter Dinklage because Peter Dinklage went out and said, how dare Disney hire a bunch of little people to play roles in the new reboot of Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
Okay, I did hear that part of the news. That wasn't what he was outraged about.
What was he outraged about?
Because they went to all the effort to make it like new, like culturally relevant, and like so they rather than have a white person play since they're white, they hired a Spanish person or something. I don't know, some different nationality. And so he's like, they're doing all the right things, but then it's still about dwarves.
Yep.
But like, who live in a cave and all this kind of stuff. But the thing is, they're dwarves. They're not little people. They're not humans. They're not like him.
Dwarves.
Dwarves are a different species altogether.
And what's the best representation of a dwarf?
They don't exist in real life.
No, but if you were to pick something to be a dwarf.
Well, I would say that little people are the closest in height and stature, but they're human beings.
They are human beings. I'm not saying they're not. If you had to hire a giant for a movie, you either do some creative stuff, or you hire like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, what was the
thing that I came here to say? So this guy is upset because Peter Dinklage turned around and said this stuff, and he's like, "Man, this is a dying art for us as people with dwarfism. We don't have enough roles."
Yeah.
And you're basically killing the community of work, the only jobs we can get.
Yeah.
So
and that's 7 of them get a job.
7 of them, absolutely. It's like, come on, man, this is huge for us.
Yeah. I mean, it is like, if you're going to get someone to play a dwarf, you do get a little person.
Yeah.
I mean, hobbits were probably closer to little people than dwarves. Little people? Wait, yeah.
Yeah, little people. Yeah. Well, yes, that's the right way to say it.
That's like a normal...
Isn't it hard to be politically correct sometimes?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
It's hard not to be offensive.
Yeah.
When you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. In fact, like a lot of these terms, super okay 10, 20 years ago. So it's like...
That's it.
We've got to jump through hoops to kind of learn which is the good or bad. Well, you don't really have to jump through hoops. You can just do a quick Google. What do we call midgets? You don't call them that.
You don't call them midgets anymore.
No, we certainly don't call them that. But if you didn't know, you would Google... What's the PC name for midgets?
Yeah.
And then they'd say little people. Okay, so my next news bit, if you could call it news.
Okay.
Husband throws tanties, so his wife calls his mother on him to take him away. Yeah, this guy, like, when he gets sick, he gets, like, really crabby and shit. So, like, this guy... He got a bit sick for a few days and he was like really rude and making all these demands of her and like cussing at her while he's making these demands. And then the final straw was like she made him some eggs on toast.
Yep.
And he was eating it. And because he was sick and like blocked nose and everything, couldn't really taste it. And they gave him the shit so bad, he pushed the plate aside and like pushed it so hard it fell off the table and like plate shattered and everything. And so he got the shits and stormed off tantying and everything.
Yep.
And like didn't clean up or anything, just raged out of the room. And she was just like, "That's it.
I'm calling your mother
to come and take him away."
Jesus
Which
Christ!
She complied with. The mother came. Apparently,
if you don't come downstairs in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. And
amazing.
Are they still together?
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh.
I mean, why would you stay with someone like that?
Yeah.
Even if it was only while I was sick, it's like you're capable of being that shitty.
You know what? And you're right.
Oh.
Who calls their mother on someone?
Yeah.
What a jerk. He should have left her.
He should have.
Yeah. So no, I think that's ridiculous. You don't throw tanties like that.
Yes.
What a dick.
Before you get on with the line, your thing. So I was going to end that story. So
yeah,
he stormed out of the room. And at that point, Ellie called our mum and she came to pick you up.
That would have been good.
I know.
We wrecked it. I'm going to put that in where we failed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. My last story, and this one is really fun. Wiggles won the Hottest 100 for Triple J's Hottest 100.
I saw.
And people said it wasn't good or funny. People were upset.
Was it supposed to be funny?
Well, it was a joke, yeah.
Like, it was a pretty... Was it a joke?
Yeah.
I thought they did, like, a pretty solid cover of that elephant song.
I didn't like it. I also don't listen to what Tame Impala.
Well,
I don't like Tame
No,
Impala.
me neither. And it wasn't even the best Wiggles song.
No, hell
It
no.
might have been the best Wiggles song that year,
Yep.
but wasn't the best Wiggles song. What do you think is the best Wiggles song just before we...
Rockabye Bear.
Okay.
That ballad. It's beautiful. I still...
Yeah, it's okay.
We put it on in the car. We sang for a while. I enjoyed it.
But the best one is actually The Wonder of Wiggletown.
What?
It's the best. It's like a full-on Beach Boys song.
Okay.
It's great.
They're all a bit Beach Boy-y.
Yeah, but this one...
Give me a flavour. Sing it for me.
No, I can't sing it.
No, you
I
just...
can't remember the words.
Oh, okay. That's what everyone...
Yeah.
It's good content.
It works every
You
time.
could have done that.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah.
That can be a punishment one day. Jeremy has to
Ah,
sing.
Jeremy does. Yeah. The only time I've ever heard you sing was when, like, we were teenagers and you were drinking, and it was always corn out the back. Like, all I want to do!
Yeah. That was quality.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wiggles don't really belong in...
Well, they don't belong in the Hottest 100, and the reason that they don't is because it was a joke, though.
Well, they needed to build some hype because no one listens to Triple J anymore.
No, they
Only
do.
for the
No.
Hottest 100.
People do listen to Triple J.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do.
No.
We're just too old for it now.
No one does.
No, we are too... I've got friends who listen to it, and they're like, if you don't listen to Triple J anymore, you're not what's fabulous anymore. Like, we've grown out of that. Is that why they made Double J? Because it's, like, older? I don't know. I don't listen to Double J either.
I listen to 1053.
I hate all radio.
1053 is solid.
What do they play?
Like 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah, that's some good tunes. But no, so Triple J has gone downhill. I remember our oldest brother had a Hottest 100 and it was filled with amazing songs, like everything. It was great. 2015, the Triple J had to ban people from voting Taylor Swift as number one for Hottest 100.
Why?
Because it wasn't technically... Because it became a meme. And people were like, no, Taylor Swift is gonna win it.
Ah.
They just sucked about it. So...
Do they only vote for songs that get played on Triple J, or is it...
Well, I don't know. I think they can vote for anything. But the fact is, these weenies were cut that Triple J were gonna put Taylor Swift. It's like, okay, well, it's a voting system.
Yeah.
You allowed this song in the voting system.
Yeah.
Surely at some point this song appeared on this radio station and they banned it.
And even if it's a meme, it's still... Like, if your genuine voters can't outweigh a meme...
Yeah.
then maybe...
That's it. So it's like, if you're not getting it, just get, like...
Get better.
Get better.
Be a more popular radio station.
Yeah.
Get people on your side rather than the meme side.
Maybe listen to the oldies who are like, you've changed, man.
Well, don't, because only the youth listen. I mean, if they
Am I so out of touch?
Do the youth even listen to the radio?
I don't know. I think it's cool 20-year-olds.
Right. Is it like a retro thing?
I don't know. I hate it.
Yeah.
You've got to be lit fam to listen to to radio, and I'm definitely not a lit fam.
No. Is that your news?
That's my news.
So last week you said you were going to teach us all about something parenting and normal parenting and
We were going to talk about
garbage parenting.
gentle parenting.
Soft parenting.
Yes, softy. And I wanted to bring this up because you had your video posted about your tanty's.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's great. Perfect. Works every time. I don't actually do that. Ever. Never.
I've seen you in the store on the floor throwing beans.
Yeah, when I was 2.
No. Least 4.
Yeah.
So regular parenting is exactly how most people deal with tantrums. And I dealt with
Is it just around tantrums?
Well, I'm just going to... Well,
sorry, I'm sidelining you. You explain
the idea is that you engage with your kids rather than you aggressively... No, you're not getting your toy. And if you keep going, I'm banning you from TV.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to do that because the way that you actually go about gentle parenting, and my God, it's tricky, is when your kid's throwing a tantrum in the store, just for an example, it's not always store related. You sit down, you actually kneel down, get to their level, and you have that conversation like, hey, what's going on? And you listen to them and you hear them out, and it takes a few extra minutes to go, okay, I'm sorry that makes you sad. You just show them empathy. And by doing that, you raise empathetic people. And that brings them up to be able to relate to people and actually not turn to protesting. Okay.
Okay. So I guess I'm probably, in public, a gentle parent. At home,
well, I think...
stop it!
I don't care if you do the dishes.
I don't care if the water's too hot. Get your little hands in there.
They're bright red.
That just means it's cleaning it properly.
You're meant to be killing the germs, not giving them a swim. Do you remember that line?
No. Oh, it's cold. No, I've never heard it. I probably had it hot enough. It's probably just you.
Yeah. This water's bloody cold, Kev. Meant to be killing the germs, not giving them a swim.
It's pretty good, though.
It's great. I use it on the kids. My kids are older kids, not the 4-year-olds.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right. I just want to clear that up. My little 4-year-old.
I do get Vera to help with the dishes, though.
Do you?
Yeah, we've got a dishwasher. So she helps stack it. She likes to get the little pill and put it in the tablet.
That's rad.
Put it in the thing. Press the buttons.
Isn't
she knows
that
all
fun?
the right buttons to press. Yeah, she loves it.
That's the best thing. Like not encouraging little slaves.
Yeah. No, well, yeah. She really likes helping around the house, actually.
I think it's
little tasks and things.
It's funny because, like, obviously the older two have a different mum, so they go to their mums every second weekend, and you know, when they are here, they do help out with the cleaning and stuff. And I had a button undone and it distracted the shit out of me. How long's that been undone?
Just can't see. And the button's done.
I was trying to be really suave about it, and then I lost my train of thought, and I'm like, now I gotta mention it. So when the kids are helping around the house, like, they really resent doing it. They hate it. They're like, you're taking me away from my games, TV. I wanted to go and play with my friends. Why do I have to do these stupid dishes? Like, but then they come back and they're like, man, we were really bored at Mum's. Like, we're never bored here.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you are. It's because that's because we make you do things.
Yeah. Kids love jobs.
They do.
Probably.
I think kids really... Back to gentle parenting, we have sidelined. This is like distraction episode. We're only on app 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the last one.
It's all downhill. We had half a good app.
Yeah.
See you later. Gentle parenting is the idea that it's based off Circle of Security, which is an actual parenting course that you can do. I actually found it really beneficial. And what the idea is that you let your kids explore and you bring them in. So, like, if your kid goes off, you know how your kid comes back with a toy every 5 minutes and goes, check my toy.
Yeah.
If you engage in that kid, they're excited. If you welcome them in, they go, yeah, awesome. This is great. I'm doing the right thing. I'll go off and explore again.
Yeah.
And eventually they come back. And then eventually the distance between coming back becomes more.
Yeah.
And that's what kids do.
Go hop into a stranger's car and...
Yeah. All of a sudden, pregnant.
No more kids.
13, pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. More kids. And then, yeah, ruined it. No, but the idea is that you keep them, you teach them what's safe grounds, and if you encourage them to come in with encouragement and, like, really welcome them in, then you're going to have a better relationship with your kid. Mm-hmm. Discipline is the same. You welcome them in, you talk to them, you understand them, you hear them. Everything in parenting is exhausting, and gentle parenting asks you to take more time with it. Yeah. So not many people will do it because it's hard.
Yeah.
But the idea is that you use little mantras to kind of bring you back in, like, they're only kids.
Yeah.
Just little lines that help you along.
Yeah, I generally do the gentle parenting
Yep.
thing until I break. Like you just out too much.
And that's the
You're
thing.
done.
Like, you can't be a perfect parent 100% of the time. I think even if you're a perfect parent, like 40%, it doesn't even have to be most of the time.
Yeah.
It's just 40%.
Once a day.
If you talk to that kid 10 times in a day, and 4 of those, you're kind.
Yeah.
Like, no, piss off. Quota's up. You're gone.
Oh, it's rage time.
And so
Okay.
that's gentle parenting.
Yep.
Regular parenting is great parenting also. You're just doing it wrong.
And now some of us know how to raise kids better.
You're welcome. I'd actually really encourage anyone to do like the Circle of Security course.
Can you recommend something I can punch into Google to find out more?
A Circle of Security?
Circle of Security.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like well known.
Okay.
It's actually like a proper thing. It's very beneficial.
All right.
And if everyone does that course, then we might not grow up with a society of idiots. Because right now your kid's going to grow to be a jerk.
Definitely 100% chance of that.
Hannah, you can introduce the next thing.
Okay, so as you can see, Kevin here, Dad of the Week. That's why he's got the number 1 there. He didn't address it.
I didn't I?
No.
I got a number 1.
Kevin's number 1 dad. He's the Dad of the Week because he won the sandal versus shoe rig debate. Anyway, so he is the best dad. This week, we're discussing what is the best family pet.
Yeah.
Yep. So what did you bring in? You didn't think about it. You're deciding right now what your best pet is.
No, I have so much to say. So my pick is generally cats. Right?
Okay.
I generally pick cats, but my cat's been a real asshole this week. Like, he smashed my favorite mug.
Yeah.
He turned into one of those cats that just like...
Ooh, the knockoff guys.
And look at it, and look at you. And then looks away. Like...
This is great radio.
You better leave that in the pod radio. In fact, let's do that again, and you can just explain. You can
We'll leave
audio
both of these cuts in. All right, so you're patting the mug like a cat, like an asshole cat.
Yeah.
You're patting the cat, looking at the camera,
Okay.
looking at the item, patting it, looking at the person, looking back at the cup, patting it. Are you going to knock it off the edge, actually? This is taking a very long time. Looking at the person, patting it. Okay.
Gravy everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's what happened in real time.
Yeah.
Except I was in the lounge room ignoring him.
Yeah.
So the cat smashed my favorite mug. He has been running around going nuts. We had to do a vet thing, so that costs money, and I hate spending money.
Yeah.
Usually to be cats, so it is cats. I love cats.
Well, it is actually dogs, obviously. Every family should have a dog growing up. They are the best pet in the world to grow up
Is it
with.
what dog?
A dog, any dog.
Up dog?
No. No.
Is it up dog?
No. It is not. Sorry, I'll fall for that just for the sake of you getting your joke win. What's up, dog?
I don't know.
Good one, Kev. You won. That was a good joke.
You know what? I stuffed it heaps as well. I started with, is it what dog?
Great. Anyway, dogs are the best family pet. So much better than cats. They're the most friendly. They love to play. And when
Do you know what my notes say for this segment?
What?
Up dog. Keep bringing it up.
Yeah, okay, don't. Like when you play with a dog, if you're roughing housing a dog, their bites are not going to like leave scratches and carve their names in you like a cat will.
Like an emo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
You can teach your dog to do things. You can teach it how to behave. You can teach it what to do. You can teach your kids to help teach the dog, so it teaches kids how to be more responsible for things. You can't teach a kid how to be responsible for a cat. You can just teach a kid, don't go near the cat. It will scratch your face off.
See how he's moving right now? Yeah. He's playful. Leave him alone.
Yeah. He wants to play. Don't. Whereas a dog,
does he want to play right now? Oh, I don't know.
But the dog, his tail's wagging. He's got a ball in his mouth. He's ready to go. And the kids can get involved, grab the ball, throw the ball, chase the ball, chase the dog, get chased by the dog.
Well, that's all fun.
And when they catch you, they give you a little nibble, not too hard, and then start licking your face.
Okay.
That is a fun time for any kid of any age.
Okay.
Unless it's a pit bull. Pit bulls will eat the kids, don't get a pit bull.
You know, my
They don't
favorite
count.
thing...
They are not dogs.
My favorite thing
They
that
are
has come
monsters.
out with Pitbull was Pitbull swims out 50 miles to bite child.
It is the best.
That's fun. Okay, so I wanted to bring up a few things about dogs then, because my argument with cats. I mean, I love cats. I think they're assholes.
Yeah.
And generally, I actually love that.
And
I love how much they are pricks.
I am probably going to get a cat. But dogs are better.
Well, okay. Let me go through a few things.
Okay.
So, you're talking about fun dogs, big, lovely, amazing things. Now, you've told me previously you hate staffies.
Yeah.
Needy staffies, and you've just talked about pit bulls. That's two breeds of dogs that you won't go near.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Right.
there's millions of others.
Hang on. Right. We know, we've previously talked about, but we had two Malamutes that one was beautiful. I'll give it that. She was amazing. We're very sad we don't have her anymore. And the other one used to jump the fence and ate the neighbor's chicken. And like, that was horror.
Yeah.
I also want to mention that dogs have an ugliest dog competition.
Yeah.
And have you seen these dogs?
Okay.
That wasn't a yes or no.
No, it doesn't matter. No, I haven't.
Well, they have the ugliest dog competition where these dogs are like...
And the Chinese crested thing wins every time.
Oh, yeah, it's got like its tongue hanging out its mouth and is blind.
Yeah.
It's great that dog is loved. And if you're a dog and called ugly, you're not going to be offended by that, which is nice.
Yep.
But I don't think, like, dogs are obviously... There's certain things about dogs that are fantastic, and then there's certain things about dogs that...
Now, those dogs aren't family dogs. People aren't buying them for their kids to play with. Those are like freak old ladies who want some kind of show animal.
I hate show people.
Just show at people. But like,
I hate show people.
There are those cats as well, the show cats.
There are.
That kind of thing. But I mean, sure, there are bad dogs. And poorly behaved dogs, they're not just naturally poorly behaved. It is down to the owners. If you train them properly, they will behave properly.
Okay. There's a actual syndrome called little dog syndrome.
Yeah.
Where they are aggressive. And have you heard their barks?
Yeah. They're awful.
Hey! That is the most annoying thing. And have you heard a dog with its voice box ripped out?
Again, what family buys like a Chihuahua or a Shih Tzu?
A lot of families.
No, they get a lab.
They do.
You get a Labrador or a
Yeah,
German
that's
Shepherd, Golden Retriever, big, sweet, lovely thing. Like, I'm not saying every dog is a great family pet.
No, but we're putting it down to what animal, not what breed of dog. We're saying what animal is better, a cat or a dog.
Yeah,
so
but
far,
you
there's
can
only one type
choose.
of cat that I don't enjoy, and that's the ones that look like a bag of skin.
Oh, they're my favourite cat.
I actually don't mind them. I feel like I want one a little bit.
Yeah, but so your problem is with various dog breeds that you wouldn't even consider if you were going to buy a family pet.
Because when we buy a house, we will be looking at getting a dog as well.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
You know, we do want a dog, and we're going to be looking at like a blue heeler or something sort of medium size. Labrador would be perfect. Golden Retriever. But I don't want a giant dog.
Yeah.
I don't want something that leaves hair everywhere because that sucks.
One of the best things about getting a dog is you can pick and choose features of dogs that you like, and there's basically a breed that's going to fit your perfect. I want a dog this shape, this much hair shedding, this trainable, this high energy. You know, there's all these variables that you can consider when you're picking a dog. When you pick a cat, you say, I want one with fur or without fur. Like, those are your options, really. Maybe the colour. You can pick the colour.
Come on. There's like Mancoon, which is like this giant, friendly, amazing. But
yeah, there's
at the same time, do you think
every other cat?
Like, this is a little off topic, but do you think purebred animals, do you think that's a little cruel?
It depends on the, like, yeah, some of these cool, like pugs and stuff. They should stop making those. They are not. They are so hugely deformed. Now,
Ellie's mum had one, and when it ate, it would go yum 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 yum.
Yeah, and a lot of they can't.
I kind of love that.
Yeah, they are adorable things.
So you've just named another breed of dog that you hate.
No, I don't hate them.
Why do
I love them, but
what?
They shouldn't be bred anymore because they are super deformed. So many of them have so many problems.
It's so sad.
And that's the thing with pure breeding as well. Like, because it does require a lot of incest and that kind of thing, and a lot of problems can occur. That's why, like, German Shepherds these days have so many problems, like with their hips and everything and their guts.
It's so
because
sad.
They're just bred through that same lineage for so long.
Yeah.
That's why it is good to mix them up a bit. Like, some purebreds are still pretty good line.
Yeah,
a good solid line, not too inbred and all that, but it is inevitable that.
Do you think it's like one person down the line? There's one guy who had a German Shepherd that's got like bad hip problems, and he's like, should I use it for a stud? $1,200 a pup, sure.
Yeah, probably.
Like, that's wrong.
That's
that guy's ruined a whole breed of dog.
Well, mate, I don't know if that's exactly how it happened. Like, I don't know.
I want. Do you have much more on this?
No.
Cool. Because well, okay. Well, sorry. That wasn't like a shut you down. I'm going to put it to the people then.
Yeah, that's right. So, to determine Dad of the Week next week, we're going to put up a vote. Which is the better house pet? Cats.
I'm going to lose it, which sucks.
Cats or dogs? And
don't pull a face when you say cats.
When you're picturing the dog, you picture whatever breed you like. And when you're picturing the cat, picture one with or without hair. Your choice. Either of the two options of cat.
You cannot do it that way. You need to consider all points of dog and cat. If someone turns around and says,
because if someone said, like, if you're choosing between normal haired cat, one with fur, or a...
You know, dogs can be medicated for anxiety.
Shitty dog, yeah. You pick the cat, maybe. Anyway.
And go through, if you decide that Jeremy is a better human than I am.
I'm the better dad, but picking the better animal. Anyway, last week we did not have a debate, so we
Hold on.
Have to do something else.
We will get to that.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about a few stories about the pets that we've had because some of them were really great. Like, I remember Andy, our cat.
Yeah.
Do you remember her being like super old and sitting out in the hallway at like 3 a.m. and just having that demon meow?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
That's a story. Oh man!
I actually.
What are your bedtime stories like?
I wanted to talk about her adventure.
Yeah, okay. You didn't.
So.
Okay, you probably could have left that story up. I think he's staying. Okay, what did Andy's adventure do?
That's so good. So Andy. It's a terrible story.
All right, I'll Tell this Andy story. That was your favourite Andy story. Meowed like a demon sometimes. So, Andy actually belonged to our older brother. And when one time, like, he moved interstate or whatever.
In and out
and one
of
time,
states, yeah.
he came back and he's like, you know what? I want to take the cat back with me to Perth, the other side of Australia. So, he's at our dad's place, puts the cat in his car, drives 3 suburbs over to our mum's place. Cat does the bolt naturally, like cats already hate being in the car.
Yeah.
Just done. The cat's gone. And we kind of just accepted, well, she's probably
Gone.
dead or with a new owner now. Like, just
She's lost.
done.
That's the saddest thing ever.
just
Yeah.
gone. And then I think it was 9 months later.
It was 10 months later.
10 months later.
And we were driving down the street. We were on our way somewhere.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Dad. Were you there? Were you in the car?
No, I thought she came to the door.
No.
Oh, okay.
We were in the car. So we drove down the street, like a little 9-shape street.
Yeah.
And as we were driving, Dad was like, is that Andy? This black and white cat with this
Oh,
like
it had a mangled tail then.
mangled up tail.
Yeah.
So like it had like a puff of fur, no fur, and then fur again.
Yeah.
And the rest of the cat. And we're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Got out. She was really hesitant. I got out and brought her back home.
Yeah.
Weaseled her back in with some cheesels. Loved cheesels.
She did.
I gave her like 2 bags that day.
Yeah,
She
I
loved
bet.
it. Yeah, and we got our cat back of 10 months.
Yeah. She travelled across 3 suburbs to get back home.
Incredible. What
Yeah,
a
it's
champion.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
She could have gone in any direction in that time. Like,
10 months. She
Yeah.
probably went to bloody other side. Yeah. Wild.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? When Dad decided to put Andy down, I didn't get a call or anything. Did you get anything from Dad?
I thought she just died. I didn't know that.
No, Dad went and put her down. Like,
Okay.
and that's what I mean. Like, it's our family cat. She lasted, 19 years?
Something like that.
She was old.
Yeah.
She was as old as I am.
Yeah.
So she died, 10 years ago now. And then, yeah, I got a call week like, hey, going, Kev? Yeah, no, not bad. Yeah, we had to put the cat down last week. Like, what? A cat of 20 years?
Yeah,
And
no,
that's how you tell me?
No heads up. We're about to put Andy down.
Yeah.
So you're not like thinking about her in the
Hey
moment.
guys, did you want to come and say goodbye to Andy?
Yeah,
We're gonna
none of
have to. Yeah, she's blind. She's deaf.
Yeah.
She's meowing at 3 a.m.
I don't even remember getting the news.
She's still alive, Jez.
Like, I knew she did. I don't remember like the moment I heard it or.
I remember ending that call being like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, really? Why didn't you tell me?"
Yeah, it is a weird thing to not like. Yeah.
Yeah, family cat of 20 years and just like, oh yeah, nah, she's gone. We put her down a week ago.
Well done.
What the fuck?
All right. So we didn't do a debate last week.
Nah, we
We
didn't.
were going to have people vote on the age thing, but the ages were too close and his listing was weird. And
It wasn't weird. It was a really
It's
good
so
list.
weird.
It wasn't. It worked. I used it this week. Because TJ started swearing again. And I was like, mate, you can't say that word.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to. And then I explained the graph.
Oh, so your kids know about it too?
I told him the tier. No, I told him the tier list. I'm like,
Ooh.
I don't mind if you say these words, but you need to know that you're not supposed to say that around your 4-year-old brother.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Because he's on a lower tier. So we are going to toss cards. We're going to toss cards into this skull. That's our dad challenge. Because
Yeah.
obviously a dad's skill, chucking stuff.
yeah.
So the better dad can chuck a card into a skull.
Have you
Yeah.
chucked a card before? Do you know how to do the...
Not really, so we're just going to wing it. And obviously Kevin has the advantage. He knows how to do that. I'm going to go first because you're the reigning dad of the week.
Let's do... Well, don't I get to go first then?
No.
Do I not get the advantage?
No, you don't because... Yeah, you don't.
Okay. Because.
We're going to have the loser has the advantage so that they have a chance to win.
All right, I'm going to move that camera up.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. You're going to get some weird views.
All right, so we're going kind of backhanded throws?
Okay, are we even going to look at this? Because
And we can't.
you're not allowed to go past your mic.
Okay.
We'll try that first.
All right, me first. Oh.
You're cleaning this. Oh!
Why are they getting worse?
Hey! 2 weeks!
Oh, you bastard.
See, this is going to say 2. Actually, no. Next episode, I'm having whiteboards.
Wait.
What?
You are the better dad. You're maybe the best dad in the world. And I might be the worst dad in the world.
Thank you. Ah, that feels so good.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, it feels really good.
Hurt. Really hurt. All right. Well, everyone, it's been great having you here. Thanks for joining us again.
You're cleaning these cards.
Yeah, I'll clean them up.
Yeah!
That's the loser punishment this week.
And you know what? I'll gentle parent you on how to do it.
Thanks. All right.
Yeah.
So if you want more Dad vs. Dad, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify. The links will be in the description.
As well as YouTube.
And on YouTube as well.
We do just post shorts.
Also, if you want to catch the full video of our podcast, you can find that on Patreon at patreon.com/dadversedad.
Yes, the link will also be in the description. It is only $3 a month, which will pop some coin towards what we do here and increase our quality.
Yeah, so we can improve. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everyone.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, Hungries.
We've been dads.